Hi Cancer, welcome to your month ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It truly means the world. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you haven't seen it, your 2019 forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure. If you know your life path number as well, the numerology series is finished, so there is a video for your unique life path number. If you don't know it, there is also a video that will help you calculate it. So with that said, I would like to bless all of my decks with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look at what the month of December 2018 has in store for you. So your first card out is your actions and your interactions with the world at large. What are you doing this month, Cancer? You are tapping into your own strength and ability, but you're also getting real with yourself. So your actions and your interactions is what you do, right? The strength card is about what your heart's desire is, and this for me very much feels like you're tapping into yourself and saying, right, okay, you know what, I'm going to get real with myself. This isn't just about New Year's resolutions. This is about asking yourself, what is the vision for my life based on what I feel I truly want from it? And this really feels, you know, that's quite a deep question, right? It's a big question, but I really feel like this month more than ever you're really in the space that you need to be to ask yourself that question. You are saying to yourself, right, okay, what do I want from life? What is going to make me happy? It's almost like you're going on this quest, and you know, rather than looking out there in the world, you're looking at yourself, you're looking at your lifescape. It feels to me like you're observing your own patterns as well, because, you know, as we know, the strength card has the Mobius veil attached to it. And that's about, you know, the karmic cycles that we go through in life. This is about finding the strength to evolve. This is about finding the strength to do things in a different way. And this month, your actions and your interactions sees you doing that. You're getting real with yourself this month, Cancer, and you're saying to yourself, right, okay, what do I want? You know, not how can I be of service to other people or how can I nurture people better than I am? What do I want? And asking yourself that is a really fundamental thing, because it means you're taking responsibility. You're taking responsibility not to nurture and care for other people. This month you're doing that for yourself. You're asking yourself, what do I want? And by asking yourself that question, you really give yourself license to dream and dare and be as big as you possibly can. And that is really, really important. So your money and your materials this month, let's have a look. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. So your money and your materials this month are going to be quite important to you, because you're going to start to put money away. You're going to start to save. You're going to start thinking in relation to your goals. So once you've said to yourself, what do you want? You start to formulate a goal, right? And the Knight of Pentacles in your money and materials is basically saying you're now going to forge a path towards getting there. If you want to get on the road, what do you need? Do you need a license? If you've already got a license, you need a car. How are you going to make that happen? And this month you're putting those steps in place. And for some of you, I really feel like it's just something really small. You know, it's something really small that you do, and you'll just keep doing it and keep building on it. You're looking at all of your small patterns when it comes to your money and your materials. And you're saying to yourself, right, okay, how do I build the bridge from where I am now to where it is that I want to end up? And you're saying that in relation to figuring out and taking responsibility for your life and saying, who am I? What is it that I truly desire? And getting real with myself. Now that I'm real with myself and I know what I truly desire, I've got goals. How do I achieve those goals? And in the month of December, you're going to start forging a path towards those goals. You're going to start making them a reality. And it looks to me like some of you are squirreling money away. For others of you, you are looking to get more mobile, you know, and this could be in terms of a car, it could be in terms of travel. It's almost like there's this innate understanding that in order to get to where you want to be, you just don't have to sit still. Like, that's the first thing that you'll have to do. But money looks good because it feels to me, like I said, like you're squirreling it away when nobody's looking. Like, and this could be starting a personal savings account that nobody knows about. It could be you know, starting a little money jar that you store at the back of the closet that nobody sees. Or, you know, it feels to me like you're putting money away, and not to be secretive or, you know, to be mean or anything like that, but it's like, I've got goals and I'm going to make them happen for myself. Communications with the world at large. Interesting, because this card came up in the same position for Gemini, I believe. So the Page of Cups is effectively saying that you're really looking at your style of communication, and it means you're also looking at really communicating how you feel, as opposed to, you know, usually Cancerians keep all of their emotions and their feelings inside, right? And this month it feels very much to me like you're really asking yourself, how do I get this out there? I want to start sharing what I feel. And it's like you see the true value in that, in sharing how you feel, in speaking up about your feelings, what they are, what they might be. You can see how that is a truly enlightening experience, and it really is, because it's just like any of the old cliches, right? A problem shared is a problem halved. And I don't think it's necessarily that you're asking people to share your problems. I think it's more you're using the people that you love and care about around you as a sounding board. You're finally speaking up and openly about your emotions and sharing them with people so that you can truly understand. Excuse me, so that you can truly understand them. And that's a really powerful place to be in, actually. The Page of Cups next to the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, speaking to the people that you love and care about. Somebody's going to tell you to get artistic with your finances, to get creative with your finances. And that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, lying about the money that you've got or doing a dodge pot with the accountant. What this for me feels very much like somebody's going to say to you, have you tried doing this? Have you tried doing that? By voicing your opinions, it's not just going to help you talk about your feelings, but it will actually reveal to you some really lucrative ways of either saving money or putting money away. Your heart and your half. You got the Five of Pentacles. So for those of you that are single, it feels like this is going to be a month where you're feeling a little bit of that lonely pinch. And that's, you know, and this is even for those of you that are surrounded by people. And I have to say this, and, you know, a lot of people are probably going to crucify me for it, but whatever. With the Page of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles next to it, if you feel this space, if you feel, you know, if you go through this, oh, you know, I feel really lonely, and because it's a month of holidays and, you know, celebrations and stuff, and no one's saying don't have those experiences. I'm not saying that to you at all. What I am saying is, if you continually put into a space of observation something just to fill the emptiness or just to fill the loneliness, you'll never truly get to the bottom of what is making you feel that way. Go through the experience of being lonely so that you can discover what you truly feel, and then work with that energy. Because if you just start filling it with people and things and booze and all the rest of it, you'll never get to the bottom of it. You're being given a real chance here at the end of the year to step into a new year in a new way, Cancer. And it's funny because I've been quite serious with a lot of the signs with this month's messages. They're all probably going to be like, yeah, I fucking hate Raphies. But, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. For those of you that are partnered, you might be feeling the pinch after the holidays. You know, you might be feeling it at the end of the month, and you're saying to yourself, right, okay, maybe we need to think about what we're doing with our money. Maybe we need to be a bit more serious with, you know, with the way that we're going forward. The Five of Pentacles usually sees us out of pocket in some way, or it sees us worried or struggling with finance. And the interesting thing is, like I said, for those of you that are single, I feel like this is about being lonely. For those of you that are partnered, this is about really saying to yourself, okay, you know what, let's get a bit more real and a bit more sensible with what we're spending and how we're spending it. And I say that because the Page of Cups sees you, you know, going through this process of observing things, of really looking at them. So let's have a look at your weeks. The first week of December, you have the Hierophant card. Underneath the Strength card, getting real, really, you know, getting real and saying to yourself, right, okay, what's it going to take to get me to where I want to be? And more importantly, where do I truly want to be? You're really asking yourself these big questions. And with the Hierophant card there, this is effectively saying that you are dedicating yourself to a path. So at the start of the month, you're really doing the work and saying, right, okay, I want to get committed, I want to get dedicated to myself more than anything else. And that's a really good place to be in. Just make sure that you see it through. The second week of December, you've got the Moon card underneath the Knight of Pentacles. This will be the week where you reveal to yourself where you've been self-sabotaging in your past. This is going to see you really looking over things and saying, right, okay, in the past, the old me would have done this. In the past, the old me would have done that. And you'll be seeing where those decisions and where those choices have actually led you. And by understanding where they've led you, you're going to be saying to yourself, right, okay, so I've really got a choice here. I can do what I've always done and get the same result, or I can do something different and push past that uncomfortable feeling this month, but get it done. It's almost like if you want to evolve this month, you will. If you don't, you really won't. And that's what it comes down to. The third week of December, the Hanged Man. Take it easy, have rest, enjoy it. Eat the dinner, you know, drink some wine, watch the awful TV that they put on around this time. You know, there's really awful cringe Christmas movies and you're like, oh, really? You know, do all of that. Be a part of it. Be a part of everything that's happening around you, but take that time. Just take that time to rest, to recoup, and to enjoy the time that you're having. You know, the Hanged Man asks not a lot of you, but it also does say as well in the third week of December, especially under the Page of Cups, observe how you feel and just sit with it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to judge it or condemn yourself or judge yourself. Just observe how you feel and let it be. And that's the best way to transmute something sometimes. It really is. Last week of December, going into the new year, you get the Strength card, same card that you started on. That commitment to yourself, to your new year, to your new path, to all of your resolutions, if you make any, that commitment needs to be the same at the beginning of the month, the same at the end of the month as it was at the beginning. That's what's going to put you instead, and when I say instead, I don't mean instead, I mean instead, to go forward to have what it is that you want. You are being asked to have some self-discipline this month, and not just in terms of what you eat and drink, but just in terms of setting these goals for yourself and understanding, you know, how to get there and actually walking the path, actually staying put on it, you know, setting yourself a task and saying, right, okay, I'm going to see this through to completion. And then finally, your key to the month, the Fool. There you go. New things, new places, and new people, new experiences. A brand new life is on the other side of this month, on the other side of this year, if you truly want it. But you're going to have to break away from what you've done, and instead of what you have now, go for what you don't, you know, for the unknown, for the things that are different. You're going to have to do things differently, Cancer. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. And, you know, for some of you, like I said, that's going to be really observing how you feel as opposed to what you're masking it with. You know, this is going to be a month where you get really real with yourself. It will be a month where you can either fill this gap, you know, whether single, whether partnered. You can look at it, deal with it and transmute it, or you can just mask it with everything and anyone that comes your way. And, you know, that's not really the highest and brightest message that I can give you, but you know me by now, I tell you what I feel like you need to hear as opposed to what you want to hear. This is about making decisions based on what is good for you. It's about taking responsibility for what is good for you. You know, it's all well and good being a nurturer and caring for other people and trying to be a healer and all of that stuff, but if you're, you know, dragging one leg behind you and you've got an arm hanging off, you're only going to last so long. You know, the time of the wounded healer and the Good Samaritan and stuff, it's done. Yeah, make sure that it is done. Leave that behind in 2018 and step into 2019, brand new you, brand new, refreshed. And all it's going to take really is for you to seek the new experiences, the new people, the new places, and to take that responsibility for yourself, you know. And like I said, this second week will really have you looking over your life and even the year itself and saying, wow, okay, so those decisions usually lead me here. What can I do differently this time? I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing holiday season. Have an even better new year. And just know that 2019 is really yours for the shaping. Go and make it amazing. Take care. I'll see you very soon.